Hey guys, it's me K42 and today in this video I'll be talking about the exploitation on the Incredibox top 50 of a year in general. Basically, these people, they make mixes like if you hate, like if you like, can I get this many likes and whatnot. Basically tricking people into being like for example, here, can I get like 2 likes? People are gonna like, let's you know what, let's bump that up to like 1,000. But basically I'm gonna be splitting this video into sections. Section 1 will be just talking about like the base line that I counted as an exploitation title. Section 2 will be the statistics for each version and how many they have on the top 50 of the year. And I think the last section, unless there's more, will be about the biggest offenders when it comes to these exploitation things. Spoiler alert, the guy in the thumbnail has the most. Please avoid him if you do not watch the full video. But without further ado, let's get into the first section. So what counts, like I mentioned earlier, is anybody who puts like if you like, or like if you don't, or if you hate. Those are the most common. Any mix that asks for a certain amount of likes, because they know that they're gonna get way more likes than what they ask for, because people are like, because people think they're gonna be nice, but instead they're just contributing to, well, I could say it's a scam because they're lying, but without further ado, let's get into the next section. So basically how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to go through each version, the least amount of offenses to the most amount of offenses, and go from how many places they have, from the lowest place to the highest place. For example, like say V3, they had like one at 50, but they also had one at 1. I'd go from 50th and whatever in between to first, and unironically that is actually true for V3. But without further ado, let's get to the lowest of the low, V1, which is tied with another version, but V1 is earlier on. And honestly, I expected the least in V1 because it's like the least popular version. But the places: 42nd, 34th, 28th, 20th, 18th, 16th, 8th, and 4th. That's top 5, 2 in top 10. That's 5 and over half. And then again, this is like the worst statistics. No, the worst is actually V4, because their second best is 13th place. But V4 with the worst stats, don't know why I didn't do them first, but here it goes: 49th, 48th, 43rd, 28th, 22nd, 17th, 13th, and 2nd, with a total ratio for both V1 and V4 of 8 out of every 50 songs in the year. Trust me, this is as low as it goes. I think the next highest will go 11, and then immediately jump to 15, then 19, then 20, then 21, then 23. But now it's time to go into the next version, which is V2. Again, expected this one to be low. But let's get to the naming the places. 44th, 44th, 43rd, 41st, 40th, 39th, 33rd, 27th, 25th, 17th, 16th, 8th. Again, that's not too much here. That's 11 out of 50. That's 1 over 1/5 of the entire, like 1 out of every 5 songs. A little over 1 in every 5 songs in V2 has an exploitations title, which kind of sucks. It's like people are making these mixes with nice names, and then they get beat out by people like this. But next, with the statistic and the only version with a first place in the slot, which is thank God, and it has like the 4th least amount. V3. Let's start. 50th, 48th, 47th, 43rd, 31st, 28th, 26th, 14th, 13th, 11th, 8th, 7th, fourth, third, and first. V3 has like, I think the most in the top 5, consisting of 3, maybe excluding V8, with a total of 15 out of 50. That's 3 in every 10 mixes will be an exploitaceous title. But let's go on to V5 with the next lowest, which is a huge jump. Let's get to the places. 50th, 47th, 45th, 43rd, 42nd, 36th, 29th, 28th, 27th, 23rd, 21st, 20th, 19th, 16th, 12th, 11th, 8th, 5th, and 4th. And this is the version that I'm trying to get onto the top of the year, which I did. I'm currently 48th. I've got a lot of these people to beat. I'm already beating one, but again, that's 19 out of 50, which is one off from 20, but there is one at 20. There's 3 versions left, and all of them have 20 or more exploitaceous titles. Next and lowest would be V6, with 45th, 44th, 43rd, 38th, 35th, 34th, 30th, 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19th, 18th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 7th, 6th, 5th, and 3rd. 15 is on this list because they did a quote-unquote, this random person took 3 of like big names in the top 50 of the year and slammed them together. There'll be a screenshot right now, and just put their names in like the naming thing and just said it was like a collaboration because they've all been at the top. I don't even know. That's why it was like one of those this was the exception. I don't even know, but yeah, I'll show it. And now on to the second most of the offenses is V7. Let's go to the numbers here. 44th, 43rd, 41st, 40th, 37th, 36th, 34th, 33rd, 32nd, 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 19th, 18th, 19th, 16th, 12th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, and 3rd, with a total of 21. I forgot to mention, for V6, that's 2 in every 5 mixes, and a little over for V7, that are just like this. That are not normal titles, they're just people basically exploiting the fact that people on Incredibox aren't smart enough to distinguish who's quote-unquote scamming them into liking their stuff and who's not. But of course, we get to the worst offender, who I assumed was going to be the worst offender because it's the newest version, and really nobody else makes mixes on the other versions as much as V8. But let's get to the numbers. 50th, 48th, 46th, 45th, 44th, 40th, 39th, 38th, 35th, 34th, 29th, 26th, 23rd, 21st, 19th, 15th, 13th, 11th, 9th, 7th, 6th, 5th, and 3rd. 23 out of 50 mixes. That is 2 mixes away from half. Like, I don't understand why the Incredibox community still falls for this. Like, I might make a part 2 trying this, to see how it goes, see if I actually get, popular enough. But how do you fall for this? How do you continue to fall for this? Have you not checked top 50 this year, and how there's 20, nearly 25, that's half, nearly 25? Okay, well, that will be the end of this section. Next section will be very important. It'll be telling you who to avoid, and for the love of God, please avoid these people. And at the end, I'll do a conclusion talking about how Incredibox, the developers, can fix this problem. But, yeah, without further ado, let's get to the second to last and last section. Okay. Okay, so basically I have the top 5 of the most offense, actually top 6. One, I will be doing this from the least amount of offenses to most. The first person I will mention is Mythical Mixes. Forgot to make, I didn't notice that he was doing this until, had a lot until, V5, yeah. So I didn't get any things, but he has a lot of offenses, so avoid Mythical Mixes. Let's start with 5, the least amount of offenses I mentioned in, the big people, is Flex Heal YouTube. I don't know if this is a YouTube channel, but he has 5 offenses and he's from France. V Swirl with 6. He has a lot of songs on the top that isn't even, offenses, but he's only got 6, because, he has to sometimes just has to change up the game. But avoid all his songs, because, he still does this, and he's done it on multiple occasions. Next is Minecraft. Somebody, just Minecraft, I think they're from Australia, or New Zealand. Minecraft, with 7 offenses. And then next, we'll have a 2 jump, and then it's gonna be a huge fucking jump. Black Bear, avoid him, he has 9 offenses, and he's probably got 1 or 2 more on the top 10 here. But without further ado, with the most offenses from a jump from 9 to 18, that's double the amount. Sorry, the mix cut out. I'm not going to have any mixes from here on out, because obviously you couldn't hear me very well. But Rays from America with 18. And that's not even including the unholy amount of songs that have somewhat normal, that aren't even exploitations, that are just there, normal mixes, but still do numbers. He probably, just a quick estimate, 25 to 30 songs on the top 50 in the year, just in general. Whatever you do, please avoid this guy who has RYZE from America. He's just too much from this guy. Fucking, I don't know. He's definitely, he needs to cool it or be banned from uploading mixes, because clearly he's exploiting it. He's just exploiting it. But here we go. Let's get to the conclusion. In conclusion, what you guys should take away from this is avoid these mixes and these people for the left of you. They're just tricking you into liking these. They're just doing the minimal amount of effort to get on the top in 15 the year. For me, I had to promote it a bunch, and I had constant updates on YouTube. I had a Discord notification once. That was constant work to get mine at the top 50. And these people just, anytime they want, they're just top 50, I'll take it. But yeah, what I really want to say is, it's hard to fix this stuff, especially on Incredibox side, except I feel like there's filters. I don't think you can swear on Incredibox mixes. If that's the case, I recommend adding filters for both popular games like Minecraft and Roblox, because those come up a lot. They were a lot of the submissions. Ban the word COVID, because that comes up a lot. And I feel like, I know this would kind of suck, but the best course of action is to filter the word like. It's the most common in every single one of these. I'm pretty sure almost every single one that I've documented down has like in it. If Incredibox adds a filter that makes it to where you can't use like in your title, this entire ordeal would basically be solved. And also blocking out the word hate, because that's also commonly used. I hate this guy, I hate that. If you hate this guy. So basically, the major words that should be blocked, the major but minor, would be major games like Roblox and Minecraft, the word hate, the word COVID, and also probably any political leader, and also major block filter that would just basically erase this ordeal is It's a word that can be used in most mixes, and it would suck if that it has to, if it comes down to this, if it has to go like this. But it's like the only way we can do this. It's the only way we can like get rid of all these exploitative stuff is by getting rid of the word like. If we take their main force, like their main thing, because they're asking for likes or they're saying like if you like this, if we get rid of it, the word like, they can't do that shit no more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I might upload a part 2 where I actually upload a mix under the same title and see how it does. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.